The third tribe we will look at are the pygmies, called little people of the forest. In fact, the word pygmy does not refer to a specific tribe, but to a group of primitive tribes with very small statures located in Africa, Southeast Asia, and New Guinea. The average height of an adult male is less than 150 centimeters. They are people who have been known to the Mediterranean and European people since a very long time ago, long enough to appear in the records of the ancient Egyptians who went on an expedition into sub-Saharan Africa. In other words, even among the pygmies, people are divided into numerous tribes. The reason for the formation of the pygmies, who are congenitally small, remains unsolved in the anthropological community to this day. The life expectancy of pygmies is also said to be 1/3 lower than that of other humans. So pygmy people who are in their early 20s or older are considered old people. Because of their small stature, the pygmies have a tragic history of being persecuted and slaughtered by various peoples for thousands of years. During the civil wars in Congo and Rwanda, 70,000 pygmies were slaughtered without reason. During the imperial era, they were found by Europeans and treated inhumanely, including being displayed in European zoos. The reason they were displayed in animal cages was because they were treated as an ape-like species. The pygmies who have suffered such hardships traditionally live in harmony with nature, going deep into the forest to escape persecution. As a result, if they become ill, they often die needlessly because they cannot obtain medicine or reach a distant hospital. Because they were born with a small stature, their lifespan is short and they are vulnerable to disease and have no chance in competition with other ethnic groups. It is said that pygmies give birth to an average of 15 to 20 children per woman to ensure the survival of the tribe in future generations. Even so, high infant mortality rates mean that most of these children die before reaching adulthood. So the population growth rate is not very high. Because pygmies live mainly in jungle areas, they make a living by bothering through hunting and gathering. In particular, male pygmy men have excellent hunting skills and are called brave hunters. In a pygmy society, there is no class. The clans are equal and simple societies are formed. Rather than being dissatisfied with their congenital conditions, the pygmies think these things are natural. The pygmies live with an attitude of obedience to the providence of nature, reflecting that their creator made them small, so there is nothing they can do about it. Since primitive tribes literally live separately from modern civilization, it is impossible to directly study the tribal culture. Far from being assimilated, they are often extremely wary of outsiders, intervening in the life of their tribe that has survived for thousands of years. In 2014, a British documentary producer married the tribal chief to get permission to document a primitive tribe. The documentary producer Sarah Begum left her job to cover the Waorani tribe in the South America Amazon and moved to the Amazon. The Waorani tribesman who met her made a condition that she had to marry a tribal chief in order to film them, and she accepted this arrangement. Afterwards, Sarah learned the hunting and breeding techniques from the tribesmen and adapted to the tribal society. Based on this experience, she made a documentary called The Amazon Souls and submitted it to the Cannes Film Festival. After filming the documentary, Sarah returned to her hometown in England and maintained contact with the Waorani people via the internet. In the above case, the 14th visitor was lucky, but the more distant the tribe is from modern culture, the more strict the boundaries with the outside world. The tribe we will look at now is a tribe that shoots arrows at or captures and then kills foreigners. and it is a tribe that has not been successfully studied and remains a mystery. This tribe is the Sentinel tribe, known as a perfect primordial tribe still in existence. The Sentinel are a primitive tribe inhabiting the North Sentinel Islands in the Andaman Islands, far to the east of India. Preserving the original Stone Age way of life, they have lived on this isolated island for over 60,000 years and are characterized by extreme hostility to outsiders. Since these islands are classified as Indian territory under the international law, the Indian government began sending expeditions to investigate them in the 1960s. However, an aerial attack by the Sentinel tribe greeted the Indian investigative team, who were heading to the island without knowing anything. Afterwards, expeditions continued to leave gifts such as coconuts, bananas, and iron on the beach, and the attitude of the native changed to favorable for a while. Finally, in 1991, an expedition landed and succeeded in making contact with the natives. However, they did not investigate the culture and language of the Sentinelese tribe in detail, but only described the simple lifestyle. According to their research, the population of the Sentinel tribe is about 50 to 300 people. Seafood and fish are their staple foods, and they use arrowheads made from iron extracted from ships stranded around the island. In 2018, Chinese-American John Allen Chow heard of the Sentinelese tribe and went to India alone on a mission to this tribe that had fought a war against civilization. When the missionary had barely landed on the beach, of course, he was discovered by the local natives and shot to death, and it is said that his body is still on the island. In this way, the Sentinel tribe has remained completely isolated from the outside world and are living their lives preserving a Stone Age lifestyle. In this time, when the coronavirus is prevalent, countermeasures against the coronavirus must be taken at the global level on behalf of the various primitive tribes mentioned above, that is, the primitive tribes who are isolated from the world and have no immunity at all.